From the world of technology and gadgets, it's that time of the year when Samsung shows the Android smartphone world what to do for the rest of the year. At the 2024 edition of the Galaxy Unpacked event, Samsung has laid out their flagship phones for 2024. And while the invites put a lot of mystery and focus on the implementation of AI in these phones, thankfully, we didn't have to guess one bit because our very own in-house technical Guruji is in the US at the event, holding these devices and ready with all the answers. Hello, Gaurav, rushing directly to this event from CES in Las Vegas. Did you even get a chance to unpack?
You know, it's not just about unpacking, it's also about unfolding. So first I unpacked my bags and then I unfolded all my jackets. And the idea was to cover Samsung. And this is the start of the year because साल की शुरुआत में ही Samsung has this event. It's all about unpacked. Later on, we'll get the unfolding as well. You know what I mean? तो मतलब बहुत मजा आने वाला है. But yeah, this is all unpacked in front of me and I'm going to tell everything about all these phones directly to all my viewers.
All right, so do tell us, can you quickly name everything that Samsung has launched?
Okay, so it's pretty simple this time. We have the all-new Samsung Galaxy S24 lineup and it has three different phones. This is the base variant. This is the Galaxy S24. Then we have the bigger sibling. This is the Galaxy S24 Plus. And for all the fans of, the best of the best, what we have here is this, the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. So three phones. Kind of similar at the same time, थोड़े अलग-अलग भी हैं ये phones और काफी special features लेके आते हैं and I have all of the phones in all their colors. So four options each for the S24, 24 Plus and the 24 Ultra.
All right, Gaurav, so you've named all the phones there, but tell us about your pick of the lot.
Okay, it's very interesting and the reason I'm saying interesting is because first thing, of course, it is the Ultra. I like big smartphones. I like everything packed to the max and I'm not someone who would want a small phone. This is for people who would want a compact phone. But for me, it would be the Ultra for sure. But the funny part is, for Samsung, this is their hero color. They're calling this the titanium gray. And this is the color जो हमको दिखने वाला है चारों तरफ all across, in all the marketing. But for me, in terms of color, I would pick this one. This is the titanium yellow. It gives a very slight, shade of gold on the frame. Feels fantastic and this would be my personal pick.
All right, now tell us about the AI push. I know you haven't had too much time with the finished product, but are you able to see any significant upgrades?
Like all the limited time that I had with all these devices, एक चीज जो मुझे पसंद आई वो ये कि all the AI features baked in, they are kind of, there to upgrade the lifestyle. Our own digital lifestyle because the kind of features it has in terms of, let's say, the language translation or maybe editing your photos smartly. या फिर अगर हम बात करते हैं, if you are texting someone और उस time पे अगर आपको AI एक अच्छा सा recommendation दे दे just to enhance your tonality, तो all these features are baked in and they perform, in my personal opinion, really well. So यहाँ पे I have had all my hands on with all these features. Especially I like the fact कि आप किसी phone पे अगर बात कर रहे हैं, Hindi is one of the languages which is supported right now. मतलब 13 languages हैं जिसमें से Hindi एक language है. Usually what we see is brands at times miss out of the Indian languages. You see Spanish, French, Chinese, everything, but Hindi नहीं होती है. यहाँ पे let's say you are talking to someone in Spain, आप हिंदी में बोलेंगे, सामने स्पेनिश में सुनाई देगा, वो स्पेनिश में बोलेंगे और आपको हिंदी में सुनाई देगा. So मतलब these are some real good features to enhance the lifestyle for text suggestions, for all these tonality upgrades, वो हमको मिल जाता है. And especially in terms of editing, because generative AI is all in the buzz right now. आपको पता है कि कैसे you can kind of create your own photos. So in these phones, we have something really smart that once you take a photo and later on if you want to enhance that photo, let's say you want to remove an object, you want to erase something, you want to erase a reflection, you want to erase a shadow, you want to reframe the photo, you want to move the subject around, सब चीजें हम यहाँ पे कर सकते हैं. तो मतलब I would say for someone who's using a smartphone, this becomes kind of the smartest smartphone, giving everything in terms of good hardware and the software push coming from the AI world.
All right, Gaurav, I also want to know, now everyone focuses on the back cameras, big sensor, big chip and AI, but what about us selfie lovers? When will us front camera lovers get something significant or is AI touch-up the answer?
I mean, see, from the point of plain hardware, there's nothing that's changed. If you compare all these phones to the previous iteration, S23 lineup के अंदर जो exact same camera module था, वही हमको यहाँ पे मिल रहा है. It's a 12 megapixel camera. It has dual pixel autofocus, which is really good. And I would say for the selfies, this camera is really capable to capture, whatever people would want to. So I don't see any need of a bigger sensor or, a bigger optics here, because the thing is, if you see, let's say for example, I'll show you the phone here. यहाँ पे अगर आप देखते हैं ना, तो this is a punch hole mechanism, and if let's say this hole would be bigger, आपको देखने में अच्छा नहीं लगेगा, the experience would not be that good. So this camera is good enough for what it does, and especially with autofocus, quality is really enhanced. And now with AI coming in, of course, if there's someone photobombing your selfie, you can clearly erase that as well. So वो सारे options हैं, and I'll give you a pro tip, and this pro tip is for all the viewers watching. Guys, if you want some really good selfies, just trust this camera, turn the phone around, और आप ऐसे अगर selfie लेंगे, you know what's coming, roughly in the frame. The photos would be really amazing, I'm telling you.